What we do here is go back, 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 back.
Hey guys, so I'm here to teach you about slope and rate of change. First of all, important thing to remember is that your rate of change, which in this case beats per minute, is ordered as rise over run. Your rise is how much you go up or down from one place to go to another on your graph. Run is how much you go right or left from one place to another on the graph. For types of slopes, one type is a positive slope that rises up like a mountain, and usually it's positive. And negative slope is a line that goes down like a valley, and it's usually negative. And one important thing you need to know when finding your rate of change or your slope is you need to know the formula. It is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you pick a y from your ordered pairs as your y2, subtract that from your other y as your y1, then you do the same for your x's and put it all over y2 over y1 to get your rate of change. Your last two types of slopes you need to know is your zero slope and your undefined. For the zero slope, it's a line going side to side like a sunset on the horizon, and a telltale sign that you can know if it's a zero slope is the zero is on the top for your rise or your y. And for undefined, it's a line going straight up and down like a skyscraper. An important thing to know is zero is on the bottom for your run or x to know if it's undefined line. If you go down on a graph for rise, then it's a negative number on the top. And if you go back to the left on a graph, then it's a negative number on the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to do coordinate planes or finding the slope on a graph. And so you pick a point on the graph furthest to the right, so over here. And then you count how many spaces you go up as your rise. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 would be on the top. And then you count how many times you go to your next point as your run. And it's 1, 2. So 2 would be on the bottom. And so that would be your rate of change. And that's what you do to get your slope on a graph. Our next step is to find out how to find your rate of change or your slope on a table. And in this case, using beats per minute. So what you do first is try to find a pattern between your x and your y. And so in this case, you start with your y for your rise. And so you go from 2 to 4, 4 to 6 for beats, and that's a plus 2. So 2 goes on the top for your rise. Then you go to your x's for your minutes, and so it goes from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and that's a plus 1. So 1 would be on the bottom, and then it would be 2 over 1 for your rate of change. But how many beats do you think you would get if, let's say, you did 10 minutes? For how many beats you'd have for 10 minutes is 20 beats, because your rate of change is 2 over 1, and you already have your minutes, so you're trying to find your beats. And to do that, you would have your minutes and you would multiply it by 2, and that would equal 20 for beats, so it would be 20 beats for 10 minutes.